Have you ever thought of the quote, teaching is a lifestyle and not a profession? Like really, have you thought about that? Have you analyzed it? This type of belief is actually shifting your mindset into burnout. And if you keep watching this video, I will explain exactly why. As a teacher and as a paraprofessional, the desire to become a teacher has been a lifelong dream for so many. So there's no wonder why we are thinking that teaching is a lifestyle. Just to be clear, when I'm talking about teaching, I am talking about teaching, yes, but I'm also talking about being a paraprofessional as well. I don't want to leave paraprofessional out. So I'm talking about both. And so if you just hear me say teacher, I'm saying both, and meaning both. So when we're young, we play school. We imagined we had our imaginary friends, we had our imaginary classroom, and we taught math class, and we taught English class and reading. We knew how it worked. We could even use our cousins, our parents, our best friends, our siblings as students as well. And then sometimes we'd flip that role. We were just born to be natural leaders, and that is absolutely awesome. But as we finally step into that role, sometimes we think to ourselves, whoa, is this really what it is? And maybe I'm not cut out for this job, especially as a new first year teacher. As we know, in the United States today, teachers are leaving left and right, and just at alarming rates. And a lot of it is due to burnout. We're now seeing teachers plugging in more data than they are teaching. We just have meetings on meetings. We have emails to get to, parents to call. We're even taking a lot of our grading home, doing work at home, even staying late at school, staying up late, and it's just causing burnout. The purpose of this video is that a thing that I've been seeing through my clients as a health coach, I've been seeing a lot of identities in the first year or first couple years of teachers. And I really started to ask them some questions based on this. And it has really been clear to me that I think that we've been identifying ourselves as a teacher, as a paraprofessional. We've been identifying ourselves as only that. And that's a problem. So that's the purpose of this video for today. So this is why I think that an identity problem within teaching is an issue. So number one is we are forgetting that we are a human first and a teacher second. Really, who are you? What do you like to do? What is your life like, right? You might be a mom, you might be a dad, you're probably an aunt, or you're probably an uncle, you're probably a sister or a brother or a best friend or someone's new friend. You could be a YouTuber, you could be a baseball player, you could be a musician, you can be an artist, whatever it is, you probably are. You guys have hobbies. Some of us like to go to the coffee shop. Some of us like to go to football games on the weekends. Sometimes we love to just live normal lives. And guess what? You're a human first and a teacher second. This means that you are so incredibly valuable. And by identifying yourself as a teacher means that you're only acting out that teacher or para role, right? So when you actually think about it, when you're thinking this way, when you're in this mindset, you're teaching 24/7. You can't shut your mind off of work. You're emailing consistently. You are thinking of how to grade your kids. You're grading. You're rearranging how you want your kids to sit. You're making a theme within your classroom. Whatever it is and that's related to schoolwork, it's an identity problem, in my opinion. And although those things are really nice, there's a time to shut off that part of your brain, and there's a time to shut off work entirely and then focus on who you truly are. So if you are someone in this mindset, you're probably like, then what do I do? Okay, well, the first thing that you do is take care of yourself. So in other words, self-care. And self-care as in ways that's going to help you feel better and feel more awake and alert so that you can do your job, so that you can be with your family members. Maybe you have small kids. So that is getting your proper amount of sleep, so 7 to 9 hours a night. That is eating well. It is exercising. And then just having time to yourself. So that would be the other self-care. Maybe you do love taking bubble baths. Maybe you do love going to get your nails done once a month or twice a month. I don't know. I never get my nails done, so I really don't know that. Maybe you like to just sit down and read a book at the end of the day, and that's a-okay. Number 2 is to unplug and spend time with your family and friends, and spend time with yourself too. If you are finding it chaotic, you can't shut off your brain, one thing to do is put your phone away, unplug, and be present, okay? Maybe you need to do some meditation. Just turn off the TV, turn off your phone, don't do anything, and just allow the silence to just take control and just be, right? If you have small kids at home who are so excited to see you, and you might have grading, and that's okay, that happens, take 15-20 minutes and just play with your kids. Ask them about their day, and I'm sure you already do that, but maybe you haven't been spending time with your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you have the time to sit there and maybe even have a cup of coffee or tea with them and just really truly ask them how their day is going. And it just allows you to just be human, and it causes you to just interact with other people. And then the third one is set healthy boundaries. So setting healthy boundaries is extremely important, and I don't think it comes naturally to everyone. It happens easily for people who I think have more of a bolder personality, someone who is okay with saying no right off the bat. And if you're someone like me who's a people pleaser, it doesn't necessarily come naturally. But once you learn how to build healthy boundaries, you become more freer and you feel so good. And once you set those boundaries, your school year is just going to be like so much lighter. You'll still have work. You will still have stress. Some days will be great days, but setting those healthy boundaries are extremely important. So one thing that you can do is if if you are someone that has to take home your grading, maybe you leave at your contracted hour, or you could, maybe it's something about getting work done during the day during your planning period and it's loud in the hallway, or your teacher friends come over. Well, then close your door. It's things that help you be more successful. And one way to remember boundaries is that you're not setting boundaries to be mean to anyone else. You're actually setting boundaries for people to respect you and your hard work. And it gives out good energy to the people around you. So if you guys are in need of a mindset switch, I am here for you, of course. In my one-on-one coaching program, From Burnout to Brilliance, I will help you guys shift that mindset. And if you are someone who has that identity feeling that you have been just identifying yourself as just a teacher and that's all you're doing, this program is for you. I will link that down in the description. And I figured out how to do it. So I'm so excited. If you've seen other videos, I have not been able to link videos and it has been driving me crazy, but I think I figured it out. So hopefully I can do it again, but it should definitely go to the link below to apply. You are so valuable. And since teachers are leaving the profession, really do take the time to ask yourself, who are you? And if you're identifying yourself as a teacher, as a paraprofessional, and that's all you are, know that there's so much more to you. Know that you are a difference maker. I believe in you, and I'll see you in this video.